One, two, flip. Today I'm being challenged by one of my fellow foodies to create a dish.
But kicked up a notch, his style.
I have no idea what they're gonna ask for, or even if I've heard of it. What's the dish called? What is it? What's the dish called again? I'm sorry. At the end, they'll give me a score. Whoa. My 40-plus year reputation is on the line, so no pressure. No, I'm like in a tunnel right now without a flashlight. Emeril Lagasse here. It's not about me though. It's all about Zoya. You all right?
Yeah.
Zachary's working.
Zachary's good. It's my sixth one. I'm starting to feel
I'm so happy you're like here in New Orleans.
I love it.
I still can't believe that. Well, you were here, but you don't really remember you were here. But this is really your first time to New Orleans?
First time in New Orleans.
Both of you?
I was here like 7, 8 years ago.
Yeah.
I don't remember that far back though, so I'm all good.
Okay.
I know I was physically here.
Okay. So you kind of considering this as your very first trip?
I remember this trip, so it's like my first time.
So far.
So far.
So far you remember.
We haven't hung out long enough.
Right.
I just met you.
You know, the day is young.
Days young.
All right, so the challenge. I have no idea.
Yeah.
See, I have to tell you that my team is like very tight-lipped when it comes to surprises. So they're like trying to surprise me as much as you are.
Listen, Chef, I grew up watching you, still watch a lot of your stuff, and I've watched you make so many amazing dishes. The one thing I feel like I haven't seen enough of is Persian cuisine. And maybe I'm biased.
No, you're right. I don't know why. I guess because
You haven't met me?
I haven't met you.
So, Chef, I think one of the most, arguably, like the national dish of Iran is Tahchin.
I thought you sneezed.
It's
My God.
Tahchin.
I've never heard of it, to be honest with you. I got to be perfectly honest with you.
I think you're gonna like it.
Tahchin?
Yeah.
Tahchin.
Tahchin. Kind of like a crispy rice cake, but with a couple of layers inside of meaty filling.
Meaty filling.
Lots of saffron, lots of goodness.
I'm completely lost here.
Yeah, I thought, no, you're good. I think you're
No,
following
I'm like in a tunnel right now without a flashlight.
What might help you is I have a video of myself making it. Do you think that would help you if you watched?
Yeah, you have it?
This is a saffron chicken rice cake, otherwise known as Tahchin.
What's the name?
You're perfect. Tahchin? Sorry.
Tahchin. Am I saying that right?
Yeah.
Chicken butt. Oh, you cooked the chicken.
Berries and nuts. I'm not that sweet. Here's some sugar.
Wow.
Rose water. Saffron.
Okay, saffron.
Egg yolk, yogurt.
That's cooked rice?
Parboiled, yeah. And then the famous thing is the flip.
Yeah. So only the bottom, so that's the crispy part of
Yes, just the bottom. Some little decor.
it. Looks pretty interesting. Ah,
A little layer
to the inside. Holy
Yeah.
shit.
What do you think, Chef?
My brain's going a little bit here, but I've never made that. I'm gonna Emerilize
That was my hope.
my way of doing
Would be
it.
the Emeril version of a Persian Tachin.
Yeah?
I think there's a lot of people who cannot believe their ears and
Well,
eyes.
what if I went to another country with it?
You have my attention.
Yeah?
What country are you thinking?
I haven't figured that out yet.
Okay. You name it. I got my passport. Let's go.
Yeah? All right. It's called
Tahchin.
Tahchin.
Tahchin, the Emeril way.
Tahchin the Emeril way. So here you come. I've been thinking about this now, and I pulled some ingredients.
Okay.
So I'm not going to tell you yet where we're going,
Okay.
but I'm going to ask you to participate a little bit.
I'm down.
So while I'm doing some celery and onion, maybe you could take these snow peas
Absolutely.
and you could just peel them like that.
Yeah, Chef. You just want the insides, or you just want these?
Yeah, and then
Okay. Chef, I see soy sauce.
Yeah.
I gotta presume we're doing something Asian.
maybe. You know, most people don't realize celery is delicious. It's very tender, and if you get a peeler, you see, and you just peel out, so all that stringiness is kind of done, and it makes the celery nice and tender.
No, that's probably the only thing I've never peeled before.
You like peeling things?
You know, I went viral online for peeling an apple. So peeling fruits and veggies it's kind of my thing. But celery I haven't done before. I see, is that crab, Chef?
Yeah, I got a little crab. I'm kind of feeling a little Asian inspired.
Okay.
Why, I don't know. It has nothing to do with, what's the dish called?
Tahchin.
Tahchin.
Yeah.
So,
Iran is technically in Asia, so that's fine.
well,
It's Asia, yeah.
maybe this is something new.
You can do basically anything you want. There's only one thing that people are not going to forgive you for, and that is the crispy crust. So whatever you want to do in the middle, I think is going to be delicious.
Okay.
But I have full faith in you. I think you've done some stuff like this before.
No, not
No?
really.
This is your first time?
I'm kind of doing this for you.
Lucky me.
Yeah.
Did you hear that, guys? Everyone, every camera, eat your heart out.
That's right. So I'm just gonna take the celery now and just kind of do it on the bias like this a little bit.
You really put me to work with these slow peas. All right.
Yeah, you got the peas. No, you don't have to do that.
Oh, I thought that's what you
No,
wanted.
no, just leave them whole. Just peel them like this. That's okay.
Okay, you just
no
want
worries.
this.
We'll use them. Don't worry.
I'll eat those for a snack.
That's what I want.
Oh, that's all. You just wanted a little thing out. Okay. I thought you were pranking me, but I was down.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
Just the stringy part. I get it. The celery, the peas, no stringiness.
No stringiness.
Okay.
So I got onion, celery. I have some oyster mushrooms here.
Love oyster mushrooms.
Oh, I didn't know that.
One of my favorite mushrooms.
Seems like a lot of oil, but what's going to happen is that the mushrooms are going to, they get thirsty.
Speaking of thirsty, I misplaced my daiquiri.
Uh-oh.
I wish someone would bring me. There we go.
Hey.
I've been summoned. What can I get you, Chef?
I'm good.
Really?
I'm good. I'm under a lot of pressure here right
How
now,
about
Alex.
this?
Right now with this, what is it?
Tachin.
Tahchin.
Tachin.
Don't worry. I got one for you, too.
Oh my goodness gracious. You set that baby over here.
That's for after we cook.
All right.
Cause enough chaos. Go.
Just kind of sweating this down a little bit. Once it starts getting a little translucent, I'm going to start going in with the oyster mushrooms now.
Okay. Chef, when did you start cooking? How old are you?
Well, I was inspired by my mom. Guess maybe about 8 years old when I made my first vegetable soup with her.
Oh, nice.
Yeah,
Is your mom French or Portuguese?
she was Portuguese.
Okay.
Yeah, she ruled the house.
Of course.
Okay, so now, could you just put a rough chop on that for me?
sure.
Give me those peas too. We'll use these too.
Why not? After all that
Exactly.
effort. Behind? That's a chef term I learned
yeah.
watching television.
Behind. I'm gonna take the crab meat.
Ooh.
I'm gonna add a little soy sauce, sesame oil, and you said you liked spice.
I like spice.
So I'm gonna add a little bit of Calabrian chili, just to kick it up a little bit, a couple of notches.
My dream.
We'll let that be nice. Now let's talk about the rice.
All right.
Parcooked. You wanna taste it? I'm using basmati, is that okay?
Basmati's my favorite.
Yeah? What kind of really makes the rice, when you fry rice, beside that you fry it, is really the color. What makes it brown is the soy sauce.
Yeah.
So we're gonna add soy sauce, and we're gonna add sesame oil.
This is going to be a Tachin like no other.
We're
I'm excited.
We're gonna see. I'm still in the tunnel.
We're going together. Don't worry about it.
You said I need something to bind.
Yes.
1 egg, 2 eggs.
Some yogurt.
Yeah, this is that good
Got the
yogurt.
fat in it?
It's got the fat in it.
Good.
The Chinese people are at home right now. They're like cringing that I just added
Yogurt.
Greek yogurt to their rice.
We're international.
Exactly. Let's give it a little taste to make sure that we're
Thank you.
seasoning wise. I might need to kick it up a little more.
Every tiny bit.
A little bit more soy, sesame oil. We're gonna kick it up with some essence right here.
Ooh, what is this, Chef?
That's my spice.
Ooh.
Oh yes.
Chef, you don't do challenges. This is your first time doing a challenge, right?
Yeah, and I don't even know what's the dish called again? I'm sorry.
Tachin.
Tahchin.
Yeah, Tachin.
Now we're gonna take some butter. We're gonna do, you said it's layered.
Yes. Maybe a little bit of oil or butter on the sides.
You want to butter the sides?
Yeah, I can butter the sides a little bit.
You can use your hand, I don't mind.
Listen. Ooh, I like that feeling.
Yeah.
There you go.
Yeah, it's like
right in
Play-Doh.
like that. Just put that right
Yeah,
back in.
I like this technique you're doing here.
Listen, you don't want to ever stick.
Yeah.
Then the Persians are going to come out of the woods. Listen, they're already going to come out of the woods, but that's okay.
Whoa.
This is a new experience for me, guys.
You're telling me. Oh yeah, I love that.
10 out of 10, I would say.
Now lick it.
Yeah.
That's for you.
Alex, this,
Uh-oh, Chef.
now that I have this layer, I'm gonna go in.
Ooh. It smells great.
It smells really good.
There may be too much filling.
Not too much filling.
Say a prayer. Good luck.
I'm saying a lot of them.
Listen, I know that a lot of the Persian, this is definitely not traditional Persian, I will say that, but I'm not that concerned about that. I mean, I'm a gay Persian, so I've broken a lot of traditions already. Making an Asian tachin is not on the top of my
Yeah.
trouble list. Don't worry about it. So
I
it's
have the
pretty
oven
good.
on 425 degrees.
Okay, cover with foil so we can have a nice little nap. Godspeed. So we gotta wait for like 40-ish minutes.
We're looking for that color.
I like to say golden brown tan like me, but me during
Yeah.
like summer when I'm a bit tanner.
All right, so here we go. Let's have a peek.
Let's have a little peek. Wow. I see some color on the edges. This looks pretty good. I'm
Yeah?
gonna be honest, I was nervous.
Yeah, me too. I'm still nervous.
Well, I don't want to make you feel more nervous, but we don't know until we flip it.
Well,
Worked or
I
not.
know, but you know what? We may need a little help in hand. This is when I now need to say a novena.
Now it's no pressure, but you know, if you flip it and it messes up, then the whole dish is ruined. So that's cool, right? You're not scared, are you,
Maybe
Chef?
you should do the flip. No, I'm just kind of worried about,
Me too. If you're worried, I'm worried too.
this is a flipping moment.
I think it's all about confidence. Either it's gonna work out.
All
or
right,
it's
here
not,
we go.
right?
It's
Yeah.
confidence.
It's not a big deal. We've just never done it before.
1, 2, flip. Ay, ay, ay.
It's not that it didn't work. Let's just
Wait a minute, just hold on.
Let's maybe give her some time.
This is like the voodoo.
You
voodoo
will
dance.
release. You
Oh,
will release.
yeah.
I summon all the demons to leave you. The power of Tachin compels you.
Oh, shitties.
Listen.
Hey, that looks pretty good.
This is exactly what it's supposed to look like, actually. That's so crazy.
Yeah, so we need to do a little operation on this thing. Get a spatula and try your side, but just be very ginger with it. Now I think you should
Put it back.
flip it very fast.
And
Look at that. Don't worry. Oh, look at that.
look at that. Some issues around the edges, but for the most part, Chef, it's good.
Yeah.
Some crisp. Let's see. Wow. Look at that.
Would I be thrown out of the house by now?
Listen, if it's delicious, we'll forgive. Okay, layering, fantastic. Color is great. The most important thing is the taste, guys. So let's see how it is. Chef, it works. Flavor, on point.
Yeah, I see what you're saying about the crispiness. It's like a different dish with the crispiness. Yeah. Overall, the finished dish, it's not 100%.
A little rough around the edges.
However,
taste-wise,
the flavor.
10 out of 10. So overall, 9.8 out of 10, just because it's a little rough around the edges.
Wow.
Now, it could have been a perfect 10, but you know, next time we'll.
I'm happy with that. Okay, cheers.
I gotta try it. That's the part I'm going for.
Show us.
Check that out.
You hear the crispiness? Beautiful color. Great flavor.
Taking the top off did really kind of eliminate some of that moisture.
Taking the top off helps in any situation. But
When in New Orleans, where are the beads at?
Challenge has been completed.
friends have been made.
Friends have been made.
Emeril and Zemeril. Hey, 5th grade Zoya, you'd be stoked.
So are you following me on all platforms? Because the answer should be yes, chef.